The topic of this presentation is Problem Prioritization, a useful technique that will help you put in place a system to prioritize and resolve problems at work with more ease. Having a good prioritization system is critical for maintaining balance in our personal and professional life. We often feel trapped by problems at work and cannot find an easy way to resolve them and move forward. Why do we find it so difficult to realign our responsibilities? Why do we allow ourselves and people around us to suffer? In this presentation, we are going to explore why it is difficult for us to prioritize our problems. We are going to learn how to escape the misalignment of responsibilities, what constitutes a top priority problem, how to assess the complexity of each problem, and how to get additional support from our colleagues, peers, management or supervisors to complete our tasks. The way we prioritize problems in our professional life could be affected by many factors. One of them is the way that people who work with us, colleagues, supervisors and other people we collaborate, feel about the problem at hand. Some of them consider all problems as a top priority, and that is why we often try to solve too many problems at once. Why is it difficult to prioritize problems? We often work long hours, we are working on many projects at once, we have overlapping deadlines, we have asked for help but the problem was not resolved. How could we escape the misalignment of priorities? How could we get better results? When work starts to feel overwhelming, take a deep breath, relax and try to make a list with all the problems that need to be resolved. The list will make you get a better understanding of what needs to be done and what is important. But first, we must accept that some of the problems will not be solved now, as not all problems will have the same consequences if they wait for a while, and not all problems will have the same value when we resolve them. We should also accept that we must take decisions fast, and that the sooner we start working on our problems, the less of an impact they will have on our work. What constitutes a top priority problem? A top priority problem is a problem that when resolved will bring a lot of value to your work. It may be a complex problem that requires a lot of resources. But how can we assess the complexity of a problem? How can we say that one problem is more complex than another? There are several factors that affect this. To assess the complexity of a problem, consider the number of people involved in resolving the problem, the number of man-hours required to be implemented, time, how much time will it take to resolve the problem, and cost. Would it take money to solve the problem? Who is responsible for deciding how much money could be allocated to resolve the problem? Urgency, how urgent is the problem? Return on investment, how much value would it bring to the organisation when this problem is resolved? Organisational restraints, are there any organisational constraints? Risk, the risks associated with the external environment. Get additional support. Discuss with the management, peers or supervisor if you could get additional support to resolve the problems. Can you delegate the problem, or are you the only one that can work on it? If the job is allocated to another person, would they need additional support? What resources are available? After responding to these questions, you will be able to identify the problem that needs your attention the most. This process has also helped you with designing a first plan on how to proceed with each problem, as you have already identified which resources are available, the time needed to complete each task, and the people who are available to help, the cost and other important aspects. To sum up, having a good prioritization system is critical for maintaining balance in the workplace and also in our personal life. Prioritizing problems involves understanding why we often fail to prioritize problems, what constitutes a top priority problem, assessing the complexity of a problem, and the value that it will bring to your organisation once it is resolved, and how to get additional support from our organisation. Congratulations, you have just learned something useful. To learn more skills, visit our learning portal, which is completely free. All of the videos are available at the link unwind.work. Have a nice day and thank you for watching.